here at the state, we passed Proposition 106. So that in the meantime, Obamacare never impacts you and your life should ever go into effect. Pass 106 in November. Financial reform. There's things that I proposed at the state legislature several years ago when we saw this train wreck coming. Because right now, hedge funds can break the rules, they can defraud their investors, they can defraud investors all across the market, and guess what? They get fined by the Securities and Exchange Commission. But if you make $1 billion profit, and you get fined $10 million, you're going to do that every day of the week, especially because you have to file paperwork with the SEC when you do that, and it gets kept in a locked drawer, out of sight of you or me or the press or anyone, so you don't know which hedge funds are doing this. They were targeting Arizona companies with a process called naked short selling. They were killing Arizona businesses. And I brought legislation to bring light of day. We could have done it at the state legislature. We lost that one. But together, with a member of Congress and a legislature like we've got here, we can do this together and win.
Thank you. You know, all three of those bills were passed and forced on the American people. And one of the things I think we need to do is we get elected, then we will put a hold on that and start reversing it. But all three of those, part of this agenda, this new group that comes in, is they want to force it no matter what. They don't care what the people think. So if I'm elected again, I think we need to bring in stakeholders. When I talk to the local people, they're very educated. They want to have a say, that they don't want to be told all of a sudden you've got something brand new. So with cap and trade, with those particular things, all of a sudden they're forced into it. So again, we need stakeholders, we need input with the computers and different things. We can have from the citizen on to the top where we can get communication and we can start getting change. So we hold it, we stop it, we prevent it, we don't allow it, and we hear what the local person says from the bottom up, and we want to be true representatives for these people that want to be heard, all the way from your minority of various groups, Navajos, all the way to different groups. People want to be heard. They don't want to be told all of a sudden, guess what? The Congress has passed a new law, no matter what, if you like it or not. So again, I think that's what's frustrating America, frustrating the local people, frustrating the workers, and we need to stop things that the majority people of America don't want, and we need to get our voice heard, and then America will come back to what it should be, a democratic country where people, basically the majority, gets heard and get what they want, and everybody feels like at least they're not being forced down their throats.
Hi, I'm Tom Zaleski, the economist. A lot of good ideas. I agree with most of them. Obamacare will not be repealed until we get a new president. Simply, we need to defund the collection mechanism, which is the Internal Revenue Service. They plan on hiring 28,000 new agents to collect it. We simply won't give them the money to do so. I formed a coalition on the social media sites. I'm being selected by the National Tea Party organization known as Operation Rescue America. There's only 13 out of 10,000 candidates running on one of them. We will act as a coalition and we will defund more than just the IRS. We're going to defund the EPA and other agencies that have unconstitutional power to make our life miserable. Okay? As far as our user friend Scott Brown, he's a traitor. He said he wouldn't vote for it. He voted for culture. Mr. Bocek can explain what that means. It's technical. He voted for it, he just did it. And we now got Obamacare, which is unconstitutional. It's already affecting businesses here because these tanning salons are now paying a 10% sales tax on it. Number two, the financial reform bill specifically exempt Obama's biggest donors, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs just received $154 billion. Did you hear about that? Did you? It came as a bailout from Greece. Well, we borrowed money from China, and we gave it to Greece for about 5 minutes as it went to the Bank of England and Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is his number one contributor. You're not going to get real reform until you get the people that cause these problems out. As trial lawyers and special interests, they have no interest in reform. The last thing we can do is continue to form coalitions and be prepared.